I'm with Jeffrey Roth from Quality Machine and Welding Company. Jeffrey, tell us about your company.
So we were incorporated in 1966. My grandfather started the company. He was a machinist by trade, so that's why our name is Quality Machine and Welding Company. We do the framework for commercial buildings, churches, and schools. We've got anywhere from around 100 quality employees, and we have anywhere from 25 to 30 temporaries at any one point in time.
Take us through the process of when you get a project. I guess then you guys are actually the structural engineers that determine at least the steel superstructure part of it?
We work off of already designed projects predominantly. We'll take the design drawings that the architect and engineers have developed. Our estimating department puts together an estimate, bids it to the general contractor, who by and large are our clients.
One of my passions is career and technical education, and unfortunately the lack of, and the lack of training, especially with skilled labor, people like machinists and welders. How's that impacted you all?
It's impacted us quite a bit. As a matter of fact, I'm personally pretty heavily involved in the Builders Exchange CTEP program, where we're working to expose high school students to trades in our industry, not just our part of the trades, but electrical, mechanical, plumbing, those kind of things that are available. That we really are we're really in a bind for labor.
And then if we look at kind of the other side, which is the more high-tech side, and you said that you are integrating the 3D drawings and computer, I guess, CAD, the computer-assisted design, into everything. How does that work, and how's that change your business and like the skill set for your engineers and those folks?
It's had a tremendous impact. It's been evolving for the last probably 20 years or so. We've had some form of modeling software for about 15 years. That's morphed into now 3D modeling that we have equipment now in the shop that works with the model, and it's electronically downloaded, and it automatically drills holes and cuts beams and angles and plates.
How has COVID-19 impacted your all's business?
We've had to change the way we do things from a safety standpoint. There's a whole lot of training that has to go on, mask requirements on certain projects, cleaning requirements, those kind of things obviously have had some impact. We could have had some major layoffs. We didn't. We chose not to, made a conscious effort not to. But down the road, what I'm seeing, 3 of those projects that were put on hold have come back, but now we still had to deal with the hole in the schedule. And now we're dealing with having to figure out how to get those done with everything else, with other projects that are working. But moving down the road, this COVID thing put a hole in architects and engineers' work as well, and owners, when owners were making financial decisions on whether to proceed with a project or not. And I think a lot of them have put the brakes on. So I think we're going to see it at our level 6 to 8 months down the road.
So it's more of a pipeline issue. When we look at retail, of course, it was immediate, but with you guys, it was shutting off the pipeline, causing a gap, and then of course, dealing with the aftermath of that. It's interesting how these economic dislocations impact different businesses and organizations in different ways.
Anything that impacts our community is going to impact business, and it's going to have long-range impacts. This COVID thing is going to have some long-range impacts on us, on our employees, and our society. And you know, you mentioned sales tax. This thing, maybe now it's not been as big a deal, but moving down the road, if our business falls off, the sales tax that we pay in is going to go down, and it's going to have an impact on the county budgets and the city budgets for some time, I think.
Jeffrey, thanks for spending some time with us. Appreciate all you do for Knox County.
Great, appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for coming over to business with us.